Hi there, I'm Misty Lee, and today I wanted to share my journey with you about my spiritual awakening. It happened I started this journey a little over a year ago when I started the website Moms Get Wealthy and also an outdoor recreation business. It sort of took me to doing research like how to increase my energy. Then I started reading about the law of attraction, how to open your third eye. So I've learned a lot in all of those areas. But today my focus is just on sharing with you the 16 positive changes in my life since my spiritual awakening. And I just want to preface this with saying that in my opinion, it doesn't take anything away from your beliefs at all. Like, I'm Christian, and if anything, it has just enhanced the love I have for God, infinite intelligence, whatever name you have. And so personally, it has only enhanced my existing beliefs, and do not see anything wrong with this. There seems to be like this stigma sometimes around like any talk of spirituality, which I really don't understand. So I felt it on my heart to share with you the changes that I've experienced since my spiritual awakening. And I'm still growing every day. I feel like I'm getting better and better and learning more and more. Also, I just don't want to give the impression that I'm trying to be like holier than thou or anything. Some of you might think I'm a little bit crazy, but that's okay too, because I know the people that are meant to watch this video will find it and benefit and be inspired from the things that I'm sharing. All right, so I actually have these written down, so I'm going to be referring to my list. So here we go. First one, I'm very excited every day to get out of bed. Before, it was easy for me to say, oh my gosh, just another day. I don't want to go to work, that type of thing. I get out of bed and I feel so grateful and thankful. I hear the birds singing in the morning. It's wonderful. This was never me before. I'm a better mother overall. I'm more patient and loving. And believe me, I still have my moments for sure. But overall, I'm more patient and loving because I realize that we get to choose our behavior. It's only a choice. If I choose to be mad and upset and angry all the time, then that's how I'm going to be. Number 3, I don't see things as big of a deal as I did before. So this kind of ties into number 2 in just choosing your behavior. You realize that so many things in our life, people have so much drama around and just actually need to lighten up and have fun and not to take things as seriously. Next, I'm extremely outdoorsy and I love the smell of nature. All different types of smells, the rivers, the woods. I live in Arizona, and so even the smell of the desert is absolutely amazing. And what I found is so interesting because I have not stepped foot in a nail salon in over a year. The smell just literally makes me sick in there. It is such a smell of like toxicity and chemicals. If there was a natural nail salon where they used all natural products or something, I'd be the first one in there. By the way, I'm not interested in this idea because I have an outdoor company, but go ahead and take that idea if you want, if you're into nails. I do paint my own though. I haven't completely stopped because even nail polish smells, but the smell of nail salons is, I just don't like it anymore. I pretty much quit watching TV. I don't even have the TV in my living room anymore. Once in a while I'll watch a movie, and like maybe once a month or so, because what I've come to realize, and if you watch Ralph Smart, this guy's amazing. In fact, as a side note, This is where I actually got a lot of how to open my third eye, and how I became awakened was by watching Ralph Smart. But one of the things that he says is that we are so manipulated by the media, TV, the radio. And once I realized that, I'm like, oh my word, I'm going to just cut this out of my life. I'm not missing anything. And overall, what I found is that I'm starting to create a lot more instead of consume. Because when you're watching TV, you're watching movies, you're even reading magazines, you're consuming rather than creating. I don't spend any time with people that bring me down. And there's, there might be a couple people here and there that I, excuse me, oh goodness, I should have brought some water, that I spend time with. And so that sometimes you can't help it, but you can definitely limit your time with them. Okay. I listen to healing tones like 528 hertz and binaural beats that help to increase my clarity. Basically, I'm going to do a video on this too, but basically 528 hertz is the vibration of our universe. It's the vibration of nature. It is in the heart of a rainbow. That is why plants and trees are green. Yeah, it's fascinating. And so it's a frequency that's very healing. It can literally make you smarter. If you do a YouTube search for, just type in 528 hertz, whatever you want to do, like healing, sleep better, get smarter, creativity, focus, it's out there. And let me tell you, it's helping. I put in headphones at night, and then I listen to 528 hertz sleep, and it's amazing how much better I've been sleeping. If you can handle like sleeping with earbuds in, or maybe just playing it through your Bluetooth speakers, you could do that. Next, I'm almost finished here. I cut down my drinking significantly. I think at one time I was a borderline alcoholic, even though I didn't want to admit it to myself. I would come home from a stressful day at work, a corporate job at the time where I had no windows. I felt kind of like a prisoner a little bit. And anyway, so I'd come home and I think I just need a glass of wine to unwind. Well, 2-3 glasses later, okay, then I go to bed, don't sleep very well at all. Wake up, I'm groggy, repeat process. And now I can have a bottle of wine for a couple months, even longer. It just isn't a must for me anymore like it was before. I have ideas and articles, or I have ideas for articles and videos flow to me all day long. In fact, sometimes it's so overwhelming, I just have to go, okay, stop thinking of ideas, because sometimes I literally can't write them down fast enough. And I can't make videos fast enough, or I can't write articles fast enough. But it's a good problem to have. Okay, next, I see triple digits everywhere all the time, and synchronicity in numbers like I've never had before. If you do research and if this is something you're interested in, say like numbers like 444, 555, it means that angels are watching out for you. And again, some of you might be thinking, yeah, okay, but do your research before you think that like I am completely nuts if you've never heard this before. It's very true. Our entire universe is like based on like mathematical equations and numbers, and it truly is fascinating. Next, I have people stop me on the street sometimes and tell me that they think I have incredible energy. Believe me, I've never ever had this happen before, and it was a little interesting at first, but then when I really stopped to think about it, it was like, well, it makes sense. I am doing a lot of work to being happy, having a positive vibration. If I have two choices, right, to be a total downer for the day, no matter what's going on in my life, or to be happy, well, I want to be happy. And becoming more spiritually awakened, it's making being happy a lot easier. And my laptop just went black, and so that's why I may have like given a really funny look or may have blacked out for a second. All right, and then I'm more open-minded. And then finally, the last one, this was the biggest, scariest for me. I quit a comfy corporate job to move into more part-time work, and so then I can start working on my outdoor business more. And this has been very eye-opening to me. It was a very brave move on my part because, of course, I have kids that I need to support. I've had savings and everything, and now I am doing everything I can to make it happen. But the bottom line is that if I had not been spiritually awakened, I would not have been, I would have had too much fear to step out and to do this. All right, so with all that said, in fact, I probably could have come up with 10, 15 more even, but I think that's a pretty good start for you to see that it definitely is worth the work and the research into looking how to become spiritually awakened. And one of those methods, as I mentioned earlier, is to open your third eye. And this is where, if you watch any Ralph Smart videos, he's definitely one of my favorites. I recommend starting there. So I hope this was an inspiration for you to be more open and receptive to being spiritually awakened. And if you're on your journey right now, then I am so happy for you. All right, thank you for watching and have an amazing day.